everybody. Iceman50 here. So I just got the 1-dose Johnson & Johnson vaccine. My work is requiring it, and this is a documentation of what's happening. I got it in my left arm here. Not much going on there. The injection was fine, but immediately afterwards, I had some pretty intense pain at the injection site. It lasted about 5 minutes. And I waited the 15 minutes or whatever, to make sure I didn't go into anaphylactic shock and die, right? Of course. Felt fine. I came home and I started getting a headache immediately. It started on the left side of my head. It started up by my eye, and it kind of has moved back to the back of my head. I haven't taken some ibuprofen yet. I normally do every day, and maybe that'll help. I decided to go with the Coors Banquet after shot. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll just keep you guys up to date with how I'm feeling. The person that administered the shot told me they got the same one. It took 6 hours for them to not feel good, and then this person told me that they were sick for 22 hours afterwards. So I'm just gonna document what happens. I have no idea what's gonna happen. Hopefully nothing. I think I'm gonna get sick, like the flu shot, right? But we'll see here. So, all right, we'll come back when something changes. I got it at 1 o'clock, so obviously everybody's different, but you never know. If I start feeling weird or funky, I'll cut this thing back on. All right, we'll see you. Hey everybody, Iceman50 here. It's 11:34, and I've been laying down since about 10, and I really haven't been sleeping, very well. I'm not a big sleeper anyways, pretty light, but right now I've got whole body chills. My skin is tingling, and I feel like I got a fever. Let's see here. I've got this crappy little thermometer here. This one does head or ear, so he's pushing the button. I don't know. 36.1. I guess I have to figure that out. Let's try that again. I usually do this thing a couple of times. 36.3. Right. 36.2. 36.2. So anyways, I can start to feel it, and I'm starting to get a headache kind of behind my eyes again. So that's kind of how I'm feeling right now. I'm not feeling the greatest. So and my throat a little bit too. I don't know if my mouth was open from me sleeping or what, but I'm not feeling too awesome. Well, let's see what happens. Hopefully not much, other than like some chills. I don't know. I gotta do something. I'll lay down some more. I don't know. I'm starting to feel stiff. Thankfully, I haven't waited to take some ibuprofen, so I can take that now. So hopefully, it can kind of kick in. Oh, and my ears are kind of getting blocked up. You can tell. Your body. I can tell something ain't right. So, all right, everybody. We'll bring you back if something else happens. All right. We'll talk to you. Easy. Hey, everybody. Iceman50 here. It's 2:30 in the morning, and haven't been sleeping well. I wouldn't really call it sleeping. Started to get really hot. My wife got me an ice pack, and that definitely seemed to help. But I just checked again, and my temperature is only 36.4, which I figured out earlier is like 97 point something degrees. So anyways, yeah, it's not feeling super awesome. My skin is starting to crawl, and oddly enough, my wrists, right here, they're actually like hurting inside, which they never did before today, which is really weird. Anyways, my throat's really dry. I had a splitting headache. The cold pack seemed to help with that, but yeah, overall, not feeling too great. So, all right, everybody, I don't think I can go to sleep. I'm just gonna kind of sit up, and I don't know. If I fall asleep, I fall asleep. So, all right, I'll bring you guys back later. Hey, everybody, Iceman 50 here. So, it's 7 in the morning. All throughout the night, I didn't sleep very well. I did finally fall asleep here at the end. But I was sweating really bad. Even my shirt now is like under my arms is like all sweaty, and my head was sweaty, and so yeah, I mean, once I was able to kind of fall asleep here, I woke up, I actually feel pretty good, but that was pretty bad. That's one of the worst nights I've had in a while. Like really not feeling good. So we'll see what happens today, and we'll see how I feel. Yeah, just last night was really bad. The headaches were the worst for me. I don't ever get headaches, so. But I can see that that sun's coming up. Things aren't too bad. I feel all right. So, but yeah, hopefully I'll watch myself today. But I am still kind of sleepy too. But I don't feel like I did last night. So, all right, everybody. I'll bring you back later. We'll talk to you. Easy. Hey, everybody. Iceman 50 here. So, I'm back. It's sometime after noon, I would say 1:30 or so. Feeling a lot better. Feel pretty much like my normal self. It was pretty brutal last night. I haven't felt that sick in a while. So I'm gonna finish this off the way I started it, with a beer. And I think tomorrow I'm gonna start going back to work. My hands are good enough, I think. And so I'll probably take some half days or something and do that to start off with. So, but yeah, I just wanted to document for you guys what it was like, and the side effects and everything that I personally experienced. So yeah, all right, well, you know, this could be controversial to some or whatever, but you know, the point is I'm still here, I'm still kicking, and we just move on from this point. So, all right, yeah, like I said, you can see that it's raining, right, out here. And I'm not gonna be able to do much. See this grill over there? This thing exploded last year. You can see I didn't even bother cleaning it. Over here, I don't know if you can see it, right over here. See my finger there, right over there. The element blew out Not this last summer, but the summer before that, I think. Maybe right before the everything happened out here. Anyways, that thing blew up and I haven't used it since. We're only allowed to have electric grills out here. I did get this Weber Q1400. Let me see here. Yeah, I should probably bring that inside. I haven't really left it out here very long. But anyways, much nicer grill. But you can see the problem is there's no stand for it. They make a stand, but it went up to $100, and it's some kind of cheap plasticky thing that breaks. Anyways, nice grill, shitty stand. So I've been waiting here. I got a piece of, you can see it, I got a piece of stainless sheet metal. All right, this is just a test piece. I'm gonna drill some holes in to kind of get an idea of what I need to do. But what I want to do is rip off this grill. Got the stand. What am I going to do? Throw the whole thing away? I mean, the stand's at the right height and everything. All the options that we're looking at were a minimum of 50 bucks. So I think what I'm, little project here is we'll pull this guy off of this frame, discard that, and then, like I said, I got this piece of metal here. And I have another piece. Once I kind of figure out, I think what I want to do is kind of like what they did is, the feet here, you can see the feet, they drop into these little notches, and then the other side like clips in. All I'm thinking about doing is getting a piece of stainless big enough to fit on this thing, and then I'll drill, big enough to cover over the feet here, and then I'll just drill like a hole on either side and put a zip tie across here, right? And we'll do that on the four corners. I still need, you can see that the drip tray, everything sits, as long as I set this on something flat, it'll be fine. But I didn't want to put any kind of plastic or anything under there. I like the idea of this thing being metal and then having a piece of stainless just as like an adapter plate. So all we gotta do is pull that apart. I've been kind of waiting here if it wasn't so shitty and rainy. There's the Grom and Bumblebee. Poor Bumblebee. We've just been kind of waiting. There's not much I can do. I mean, between the hands and it being frickin' October, it's kind of drawn to a close. Oh, that reminds me, I got to go to the DMV tomorrow and try to get that thing registered. What a debacle. Tried to go there on Saturday, and of course they're closed for Columbus Day, blah, 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 blah. They're closed today, normally on Mondays here in Illinois. So we'll get to that. But yeah, I think coming up here, like I said, we want to get this grill done, replace it with this one, so I can actually start grilling. It's been like 2 years since I actually grilled. So, but, all right, everybody, slowly but surely, we're coming back here. Maybe you want to take a look at my, my new printer. This is the Ender 6. Let's see if I can throw some light on it. This is the Ender 6. You can see I'm printing some side panel washers right now. And my, you can see I got my desk here. I rearranged, cleaned my whole desk. I got the print, this one over here, and I got my old TiVo here. I need to fix this one. Kind of the same thing with this, is like a general setup. There's a, see it from back. Well, you can kind of see it way back in the corner. See that little silver thing sticking up? You see the print head moving. In the back there's like a little silver standing screw. That's the Z adjust. So I had to tweak that, and then I was running out of bed adjustment here. So you gotta crank these out. This is all kind of part of initial setup, is just crank these out. I thought they had it pretty well set, but they didn't. So I had to go back in here and readjust all that. Basically the same thing is wrong with this one. You can see, well, you can't really see, but I'm pretty much maxed out on all of these adjustments in each of the corners. So I need to do something similar. And the TiVo doesn't really have that kind of setup. There's just a switch in the back. So what I did is I printed, believe it or not, anything with 2040 extrusion or 2020. I got this off of Thingiverse, and this is a, you can see it's like a Z adjust. So this piece will mount up to the rail, and then you can turn this, see, and it'll adjust where you're hitting your Z limit switch. So what I can do is quickly, you know, we'll mount this in the back where it goes, and then this holds the micro switch. So this mounts in the back and it holds the micro switch like this, like that. It sits up and down. And then this guy mounts on the 2040 rail, and it basically, you know, you can see there's 2 holes in the side for the little Z switch. So this thing just mounts, and then, you know, you get it close, and then you can just turn this, you know, thumb wheel until it clicks on the switch. So I saw this and I liked that idea, and I searched on Thingiverse and I found exactly the same thing. So what I need to do today is, you know, I ran one panel washer. You can see it here. And so I turned this thing off, and then I got this one back running. I got to have at least one printer, right? It's kind of what I've been waiting for. I've known this thing's had issues for a while. So, but yeah, so we'll get this one. Yeah, I got to get this thing pulled out of here. I got to have my son help me lift it up out of here. It's just, you can see that it's in an awkward corner of my bench and everything. So we'll get that out of there. I'll adjust my bed. I'll throw in the Z adjust. I got to fix my cable chain. I got a couple of, these are pretty neat for the AM8 that I'm building for my son. There's these cable chains that you put zip ties through. You see that? There's like a spot for a zip tie. So like on these, I know it's hard, you can't really see. Maybe I swing the light over. There we go. You can see how, you know, they're all these are enclosed on both sides, on the bottom and the top. So you can't really, if something like this breaks, like this one just broke, and you can see I just kind of have it held together with a zip tie. The great part about these is that, you know, you can take any part of this apart, and then you just roll a zip tie through here to close it off on the top, which is a far better solution than, you know, having to remake this whole cable chain. So I made a couple of these to replace some of those. I'll probably replace the one and add another one in. So, but yeah, we'll get this thing back up and running, and then I'll have both printers going again. But yeah, so all right, everybody, I'll be back soon. Let's see here. I'll be back soon. You know, just with the arms and the wrists and getting the shot and all that. I definitely haven't been feeling the greatest here over the last day. So, but yeah. So, well, I appreciate it, and we'll see you on the next one. All right, guys. Easy.